How you guys doing? This is Matt Davis with Keegley NorCal, coming at you with another comp. This one is in Brentwood, California, not Brentwood, Tennessee, and it's in Northern California, not in Southern California. Go ahead, pause the video, get some practice in. 121 Gregory Lane in Brentwood, California, and see what you come up with. I have once already opened 2 tabs on Zillow. I have not looked at them yet. I know Brentwood pretty well, but there are some unique areas. All right, this one is over here off Brentwood Boulevard. Has a decent sized lot, as you can see, off Gregory Lane. So let's go ahead and take a look. It is an off-market property, pretty nice size house. Let's see, last time it was sold was, don't have a clue, don't really care. No history on price, built in 1943, 0.48 acres. Alright, let's see if we have any comps that can show us what this property is going to be worth. We are right up here. We want sold. We want homes. Oops. Homes. What are these ones that aren't homes? It's a multifamily, huh? We want homes. And we want last 6 months. Thought so. There'd be nothing. Alright, so we have got literally no good comps in this area. This property, 1.3. It is a 6.4. Not even close to what we're looking at. 1.03 up here. Let's see. That's how big this lot is. 0.73 acres. We're 0.48. This is going to be a tough one to comp. Not going to lie. Let's just go lot size minimum of a 1/4 acre. And let's go back a year. Give us some more properties to take a look at. Alright, so you've got... Okay, and let's cap our square footage at 2,500, because we're at... Nope. Let's cap it at 3,500. Okay, we got nothing. Just this stuff up here. 1370, 16, 18, no square footage, 2,700. It's a decent property. Let's see. What does ours look like? Ours is a different style. 0.99 acres. Ooh, looks like an ADU. I'm just reading a little bit about what it says. Alright, let's see. 1.03 million. That's what I just looked at. 975. 940. What are we? 2,800. 2,700. Sold in August, but I think this is... There's no way this is point... Yeah, what the heck? Oh, see, this is funny. This one pops up because it's supposed to be square feet, and they made it 3,750 acres. I was going to say, there's no way this house has got acreage. Alright, so now that we're seeing there's nothing with acreage, let's take away the acreage size just to see what the houses are selling for. Oh, here you go. That's a smaller property, sold for 650. A little bit bigger. Let's do a minimum of 2,250 just so we can get rid of some of these smaller properties. And as you can see, some of these bigger properties are selling around 850 to 900. This is always a tough area to find because you're kind of out in the country a little bit more versus these neighborhoods. But these neighborhoods, they're basically, everything's selling around 800, 900, maybe a million. I mean, this is a nice looking house for $1 million. It's very similar to our style as far as the multiple different faces, but as you can see, it's a little bit more expansive to the right and left versus ours. Ours looks a little less, just by the peak of the roof. So the peak of the roof on ours is a little bit steeper versus theirs, but it's a similar style house. Newer build, though. This has got to be newer build, 2016, and we are, what, 1943. So it's not a good comp. We're never getting to the 1.05 million. But interesting to see the style of house Looks a lot similar to what we have. But as you can see, I think a lot of these houses are selling in the 900 range. I think it's pretty safe to assume we're going to be in the 900 range. Let's see if there's anything for sale. Let's see if there's anything pending. Yep, nice pool. Way too big. A lot bigger. That one's interesting. This one's got to be a tiny lot, though. It's got to be a tiny lot, and it's in HOAs, which is going to drive your price down a little bit. 61 days on Zillow at 861. It's a tiny lot again. Some of these tiny lots are just hard to compare. I do think you can safely assume about 900K for this property. Probably push 950 because you do have a nice lot. It really just depends on what this backyard is non-existent, kind of like a junkyard. A lot of these houses don't have that nice of backyards. So that neighborhood, I mean, you've got a junkyard across the street. Like, what is that? Tina's Tattoos in Brentwood Tattoo Shop, Antique Co-op Shop. So I'm not sure. And then you've got whatever this is, a rock place. Location-wise, it's not that great. I do think closer to 900, like I was saying, because you have a bigger lot with a nice size house. I don't see how you're going to get over $1 million for that. So I'm going to peg this at 900K. I think it's pretty safe to assume that. I think, yeah, I just kind of think that's where you're going to end up. Again, a lot of this, when you're just comping, you're kind of trying to get your best guess to see what you're doing, and then you're going to dive into it more. This is the first thing I will do when looking at a property, as opposed to this is the end-all be-all. It's going to sell for 900K. I think a little bit, as I've seen some other videos, my flow kind of changes my opinion a little bit, depending on looking at different facts. Again, I'm trying to gather a bunch of data points to push me in the general direction of the right price. And in this market today, I'm going to be a little bit more conservative than I will anything else. So that's my analysis. Let me know what you guys think. Tell me if you were close. And, yeah, we will see you guys next time.